Maui's four older brothers never allowed their youngest sibling to partake in their fishing adventures. One morning, as they were preparing for a fishing expedition in their canoe, Maui asked with a determined voice, "Brothers, let me join you." His request was met with laughter and teasing. "Perhaps one day," they chuckled, "but not today. Our canoe is already laden with the promise of a bountiful catch, leaving no room for you. Another time, little brother." But Maui, a child of the sea and sky, possessed a spirit as boundless as the ocean itself. As his brothers busied themselves with nets and lines, a spark of mischief ignited in his eyes. He crafted a magical fish hook. This was no ordinary hook. It was made from the jawbone of his ancestress, Muri Ranga Wenua, and imbued with great power. He named this hook Manayakalani. Then, with a sly grin, he concealed himself within a woven basket and slipped into the bottom of the canoe. When at last the brothers were ready to set out, they grumbled about how much heavier the canoe felt, but set off over the waves to a place where the water was teeming with life. When they were far out at sea, Maui finally revealed himself. "You tricked us. We're taking you back to shore right now." The brothers took up their paddles to head back to the seashore. The brothers turned the canoe, their paddles cutting through the waves. But Maui, ever resourceful, whispered incantations upon his enchanted fish hook. The shoreline, once a distant blur, seemed to recede further and further with each stroke. After a grueling effort, the brothers, weary and defeated, surrendered. "Fine, you can stay," they said angrily, "but keep out of our way." Casting their lines into the depths, his brothers would not lend him any bait, so he struck himself on the nose and baited the hook with his blood. Hidden from sight, as his brothers reveled in their fishing success, their basket overflowing with gleaming fish, he quietly lowered his magical hook into the water. A sudden, violent tug on the line jolted Maui, nearly pulling him into the depths. "Brothers, help! I got something!" he cried, clinging to the enchanted line. The brothers rushed to his aid, their laughter turning to alarm as the canoe teetered on the brink of capsizing. With a united effort, they pulled with all their might. Slowly, a colossal shape emerged from the ocean's depths, a landmass shaped like a magnificent fish. This was the North Island of New Zealand. When it emerged from the water, Maui left to perform the appropriate ceremonies and prayers to the ocean spirits. He entrusted his brothers to guard his incredible catch, but their greed overcame them. In Maui's absence, they began to chop and tear at the fish-shaped land, claiming pieces for themselves. Their actions transforming it into a landscape of rugged mountains and deep valleys. Upon his return, Maui was heartbroken to see what his brothers had done, yet the island remained a testament to his extraordinary feat. It became known as Te Ika a Maui, Maui's fish, forever linked to the demigod's name.